mute this. Good morning, party people. Good morning, coffee goers. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Good morning. Just turn this just a smidgy. Yeah. Okay. I think we're good. Can you hear me and see me? I had no IT help today. You guys. Good morning. Hi. Who do we got on? Happy Friday, everyone. Here in VA, and it is gorgeous. Hi, Mary. And Catherine is here, and Nancy S. Hello. And Christine, good morning. Doing chores, but listening. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Rosanna. Sunny and shiny here in Montana. Do-do-do-do. Good morning, Coral. The Taylors Falls Bead Store should look interesting based on the short video Randy did yesterday. Yeah, okay. So I went to the bead store yesterday because I was supposed to go the day before. You guys know the story. Yes, we can see and hear you. Good, good, good. Hi, Paula. And Nancy S. I think I have, yeah, there's Nancy. And Lisa. Good morning, y'all. Okay, so everybody got their coffee? Whew. So I went to the bead store yesterday, and one of the Thunderhorse Descendants had asked me to pick them up one of the amethysts like mine, like this one, because I had showed this on the camera, and so I did. And as you seen from my little video, I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do a little video clip. My friend Amber, and so we did a little video clip in Taylors Falls. And yeah, so that's what I was doing. I brought home 2 of those large chunk amethysts from, I brought home one like mine on the stand, which is the one that person wanted, so that sold, which is amazing. If you are interested in those are like, they're anywhere between like $115 and $130. And then the larger chunks that just like sit on the desk, I brought 2 of those home. One is for $75 and one is for $115. Good morning, Donna A. Yeah, they have all kinds of stones out at Taylors Falls. If you're not aware, Taylors Falls probably sells more rocks than they do beads. FYI on that. So if you are a rock person, or you know somebody, or you're looking for a good gift for a rock person, that's a good place to go. Jeff, Bead Jeff, not my Jeff, Bead Jeff really loves rocks. So they brought home, like I've told you guys this before, they brought home like 10,000 pounds worth of rocks and beads from Tucson. That's how much the freight on the semi was. So it's a lot. What are you guys doing today? Jefferson just left. Okay, so I was late because I was outside chasing around Mr. Bunsen. Mr. Bunsen went outside and he ran into the neighbor's yard, and so there's a little fence between our yard and their yard, and I had to crawl over, but it's kind of like an older fence that might need a little work, and I was a little afraid. Good morning, Rebecca. So anyway, that's what I was doing. And I finally got a hold of him, and now he's somewhere pouting because he doesn't want to be in the house. He really thinks that he's an outdoor cat now these days. So you guys, I didn't grab up too much stuff from the store when I was there for like the website. I received my challenge package. Oh goodness. Woot, Nancy. You lead such an interesting life. Yeah, it's really not. I'm just like at the house working, and then I'm at the bead store working, and then I come home and this cat's like, how about we do some work and you can chase me around? I hope I can go get my man. Oh yeah, Catherine. Now, did I see online that you got married? Is that what happened with that? I thought I saw a notification. I got my challenge package yesterday too. Well, Coral got hers. Okay, so can we talk about the challenge packages? I know Rebecca got hers because she messaged me. And I'm like, okay, found objects now. By raise of hands, or whatever's you do on here, who got their package and tried to put their jewelry piece together the day they got it? I put a little note in there that said, don't do it. Get familiar with your beads. You guys are funny. Yeah, so I went to the falls. I came back. I got my goodies and I love everything. Yay, beautiful packaging. I love packaging. It's so fun. I got a lot of orders last week and I was like, oh. Good morning, Rita. Sometimes you might get a little less packaging if I really am like, we gotta get these out of here. But it's still pretty good. Haven't got mine yet. Oh, it'll be coming, Christine. Okay, so I haven't gotten much. I didn't get much for us this week. I got some beads for a couple of things because I'm gonna be home by myself, I think, this week. So I got dogs and cats and things, and I don't even know what's going on here. Beautiful packaging. Oh, thank you. I haven't gotten mine yet, but I have to think a while before I do anything with them. The packages I did get were lovely. You do a really nice job. Oh, thanks, Mary. I didn't, but the ideas went rampant in my head. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm so excited, you guys. Okay, these are just leftover from last week. Oh, dang it. I just realized I gotta call somebody. Gotta call somebody about that. I did get an extra one for the site if anybody was interested. So here's the plan. I feel like this is like really crooked or something. Is that better? I feel like it was like tilted up or something weird. So these are smudging kits. I get these out at Taylors Falls. Yeah, Rosanna has hers. This is a genuine abalone shell. In the abalone shell, it has sage, it has a cedar stick, and then it comes with an amethyst, a citrine, and a quartz crystal. And so a lot of people, I just call it a smudge kit. So this is the one I have as well. Where is it? Over there on the shelf. I also have a bigger shell because I have like a really big stick of sage that I use. So you can get these. And if you're not familiar with this situation and you have questions, okay. So basically the moral of the story is in Native American tradition, we burn sage, and that is to cleanse, okay. So sage is to cleanse negative spirits and negative energy from yourself, your home, etc. I haven't gotten mine yet. How often do you smudge? I smudge every day. Sometimes more than once if I go somewhere seedy. You guys, when I worked in the methadone clinic in Minneapolis, I not only smudged myself every day before I went home, I also smudged the treatment center. They asked me to. So, but basically, all you're doing when you're smudging, there's no wrong way to smudge, really. I mean, basically, you are gonna light the sage. I do this with a feather. I'm just grabbing something so you can see the whole bit here. So, maybe it's better if I do it like this. So this is my bowl. And so it's just an abalone shell. On the outside, I want to flip it over, but if I do, it's going to drop all that stuff out of there. It just looks like this. And so Jeff, he actually puts these together out at the shop. So they get these shells by the barrel, by like the drum. Anyway, So then what I do is I have this larger sage just because I have a larger bundle. So that'll also fit in there. Hi, hello. And then I do this with a feather. You don't have to do it with a feather. My husband and I have been looking for new smudge. We lost ours when we moved. Oh, well, I can get you some, Paula. No problem. So I use a feather, and basically what you do is you're gonna light it. Okay. Now, if you want to say prayers while you do this, you can, of whatever doings you have going on. You light the smoke. When the smoke comes up, okay, so you can either set it down or you can hold on to it like this. Basically what you're going to do to smudge yourself, when you're going to stand up. When you smudge yourself, hi Jeff. Oh, is Jeff on here? Hi Jeff. You're going to bring the smoke towards you with your feather or your hand or whatever you're using. If you have a feather, that would be best. The reason for this is we're using the feather, we're using the shell, we're using the sage. These are all things from the earth. They're connected to the earth. This is why it's important for grounding. And so you're going to bring it over your head like you would splash water, like you're like you're washing your face. But with the smoke, you're going to start at your head. You're going to go on all parts of your body. Meanwhile, if you're not praying or doing whatever it is you do, you are thinking positively. Positive thoughts for the day, positive things, right? And if you have some negative stuff in your life, maybe you are asking that negative stuff to dissipate, okay? You do your whole body, you go down, until you even do the bottoms of your feet. You lift your feet up, you get the bottom, bring the smoke and under the bottoms of your feet, the whole bit, okay? So that's how you do it. Now, if you want to do your home, what you're gonna do, if you have home stuff that you want to do, is you're gonna want to do all the in-between areas. Most importantly, you're going to want to open a door or a window prior to starting, because what you're doing is you're dispelling negativity. You're dispelling negative energy and negative spirits, and they have to have somewhere to go. So if you're just chasing them around your house with a feather, that ain't going to work. So you got to open the door. You're going to want to do the windows, all around the windows and the doors in your home, and do each room, all rooms. Don't skip any rooms. And then, meanwhile, same thing. You're either saying your prayers, you're asking negative energy to leave, you're thinking positively. It would be best if you could do all those things. That would be good. And this is how you smudge. So now, when you put the smudge, the sage, when it's on, so you light it and you're gonna blow it out. You know, because this is not gonna like really start on fire. You're gonna blow it out, and it's gonna start to smoke, and it's gonna like smolder. Okay, that's what it's supposed to do. It's not supposed to be on fire. You put it in here, and this is why this shell is important, is because not only is it from the earth, but this is naturally not going to start on fire. So you can put that in there, and your smoke's going to come up. So when you're done, you know, we don't really like to stamp the sage out. You can put it in, just leave it in the bowl, of course, watching it, and then it'll smolder out, basically, and there will be no smoke. And then you'll check it, and then you can just then put it back on your shelf. Okay, so now after you've smudged and you want to bring positivity, this is sweetgrass. These are sweetgrass right here. They're braided. These are actually, this one actually, Bead Jeff, my Bead Jeff from the Bead Store, Jeff, he actually made these. So these are native to Minnesota, but there are other ones native to different areas with suppliers that he has. And basically this is pretty much the same situation. It's just braided, dried sweetgrass. You're going to light it. Now this one is for bringing positivity. Okay, so you've smudged out and cleansed all the negative with the sage. Now with the sweetgrass, we're asking positivity to come into our home or our life. Now you don't necessarily have to, you know, be so, what's the word I'm looking for? You don't necessarily, you could just like light this and let it burn, or maybe take it around your house a little bit to bring positivity. You don't have to be so, I can't think of the word. Words. I have a braid in each room of my house. There you go, Tony. Yeah, so you don't necessarily have to be just so like direct about it, but you could even just have them. You could have them in your house, not burn them. We don't have any, you know, Jeff, you know what I just realized? We don't have any sage bundles in our house yet. We used to in the old apartment. I bundle sage and I put them in little cloth and I tie them up and I put them above the windows or the doors, and that's just to ward off any negative spirits. But I used to work at the methadone clinic, so I was around a lot of negativity, and so I was always really thorough. That's the word I'm looking for, Rosanna. Is the sweetgrass in the kit? No, the sweetgrasses are separate. I think they're like $3 or $4 at the store. And they smell really good. The kits are $15.99. Now the cedar, I don't burn cedar because I'm really allergic to cedar. But on here, it's like cedar's for like a new beginning, a new start. So they put it in this kit as a lot of people buy this kit. Oh, you can't even see it. A lot of people buy this kit as a like a housewarming gift for someone, or someone who's moved, or maybe someone who's going like to college, or they're going to a new place. Because we have to know that, well, for myself, in the native tradition, when you go somewhere, if you're touching things, you're picking up negative energy. So like I said, I used to work at the methadone clinic, and that in itself is not a problem, but the people who were coming into the methadone clinic were going out to negative places, you know, to use drugs, and were doing negative things, and were committing crimes, and could have picked up some kind of negative medicine. And then they're bringing that all to me, right? And so that's why I was constantly smudging and doing all that. I need 8 of those. Okay, there's 8 of the sweetgrass, Rebecca. So that's the deal with that. I got this, I picked out my shell that I have here just because it's a deeper shell. I don't know if you can see. For my larger, I guess you kind of can. I was down there rummaging through the big drum of shells. These feathers, this is not a eagle feather or anything. It's an artificial feather that's been painted. It is illegal for anyone who is not Native American or has a specialty, something going on, maybe they work for the forest or something, to own or have eagle feathers. So they passed that act, I think, in the 70s. But anyways, this is an artificial one. That is fine. Doesn't matter. If you do need a feather, I have access to those as well. But you could probably get a feather from, you know, wherever. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be, you know, progress. It doesn't have to be, nothing about your smudging has to be perfect. There's no wrong way. The fact is that you're trying to be positive, and you want to cleanse your space and make your space full of positive energy, and that you're doing it like with a, what's the word? From a good place. You know, you're not having any kind of negative feelings or anything when you're trying to do it. So that's the dealio with this. So I'm just putting my stuff back up here. And I just keep that, I just store it with my crystals and, you know, all my other little bits and baubles over there. I missed all these comments. I have feathers. I have 3 birds and lots of feathers. There you go. I would like some sweetgrasses as well. Okay, so we're gonna need 10 sweetgrasses. I'm late. The sun came over my shoulder. Hi, Pam. You're never late to a Thunderhorse Descendant doings. We're just talking about stuff. And 1 sage. Okay, I will write it down. So I do have 1 kit available. Now this one I did pick up for somebody else, and I forgot to put it in their order or to tell them that I got it. So I do have 1. I'll put that available on the site if you want that. Oh, Mary has a beautiful Native American spirit fan that she can use. Yeah, if you've been gifted something, that's fine. 10 sweetgrass. And I have to sneeze. Dang you, cedarwood. I definitely want a bundle and some sweetgrass. Okay. The large grasses I have, okay, 2 large grasses and sweetgrass. That's around 11 sweetgrasses. I would like a sage kit and 5 sweetgrasses. 5 sweetgrasses. That's 14 sweetgrasses. And a sage kit. Well, I have one sage kit, Mary, if you want this one. Nobody's claimed it yet. I can just make a post for you. All right. So if you guys do want me to grab more of those at the store next week to just have on the website, I probably should just do that, I guess. Sounds good. Okay. So that's the deal with the smudging. Am I on the, here we go. Oops. Bundle pops. 3 sweetgrasses, 4 roseate. Okay. Howdy, Randy, and all. What's going on today? Today we were talking about smudging because I brought home a couple of smudge kits from the Taylors Falls Bead Store. Does the sage smoke make you sneeze? No. The sage smoke doesn't. If you've never had sage before, though, if you've never used it, it can be quite potent if you're not used to the smell. I have a lot of allergies. Yeah, if you have a lot of allergies to grasses and things like that, sage might be a little rough for you. It's not bad for me for the cedar, or as bad as the cedar, but I don't usually have any reactions to it. Also, someone had asked me to grab up one of these, or well, actually, they didn't say grab it up for them. They said, can you tell me where you got that? This is my bracelet cone that I always use on my videos and stuff. And so basically it comes like this. It's called the Easy Bracelet Mini. These are $10.99. I put them on my Amazon list. They're not much cheaper. It's like $9.99 maybe. And you just roll them up like this. They have sticky on there, and it tells you where to put it so that you can have the cone. So what I did is I checked, because you guys know I have problems making bracelets because I can never figure out sizing. So what I did is I went on and I found a little chart online, and then for the size I went and I just took a black marker, a Sharpie, and I wrote, okay, that says this is average, this is large, this is extra large, and I just wrote those on there so that I would know. Honey thinks that she is a small dog in my lap. Oh, I'd like a smudge kit and 2 sweetgrasses. Pamela. Or Paula, sorry, Paula. Okay, I'm writing it down. Sweetgrasses. Okay, I will pick those up on Wednesday. Everything that I already had here at the house has found a new home. So I will pick those up on Wednesday, and I will make custom posts for you guys. So these ones here are just the bracelet, the easy bracelet thing. So somebody had asked for that, and I figured, well, if one person's asking for it, maybe other people are interested. You guys, I made an Amazon list of a lot of things. I may have said this already, of a lot of things that I use often, or that people are always like, where do you get that? So I made an Amazon like wish list, and it says, it's called, things that Randy talks about on videos or something. And I would like a smudge kit and 1 sweetgrass. Nancy S. Nancy S. Nancy S. Well, which S are you? I figured out this is how I got silly. Because I got a couple of Nancy S's. And I got a couple of Donnas. I was texting Donnas yesterday. I was like, hey, question. They're like, nope, not me. I was like, oh, okay. Straight. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Nancy. So I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down. So I made this list and I've shared it on my Facebook group and my Facebook, on my Facebook I've shared it and the list. So you can just click into the list and it'll show you like my Rollo printer, my thermal Rollo printer, where I get my labels, those little files that I use. This one I actually found online, so I put that on there. And like some other stuff. I think there was, oh, the Big Mama metal stamper thing. Metal hole punch, the Big Mama one. And just like different stuff like that, which kind of took me a while to find. And I was just like, well, I'll just put it in a list and then la-di-da. Rebecca says that she wants one of these. Easy sizer. Got it. So I have one of those left. Anything, you guys, as soon as we're done here, I got you, Rebecca. As soon as we're done here, I'm going to go directly into posting stuff today because I'm going to try to get that done before we do the Jesse James leather necklace. Remember we talked about that leather necklace I'm going to make? I had to call up reinforcements, called Rebecca last night. And I was like, hey, I had to go to the bead store and I didn't have time to figure out the mechanics of this and I think I might need help. So she was helping me. I think we got it kind of figured out, but I only have one of those, so I couldn't like make a practice one. So we're gonna see about it. Okay, so I grabbed up more of these multicolored mermaid beads because these are really selling a lot on the website. I've sold out of these like 2 or 3 times. These are the 8mm multicolored. They're $9 a strand. Strands are about 15 inches. And these are the ones that I sent out in the first round of free gifts. You may have gotten those. Oh, Mary's going to take the other easy bracelet. Gotcha. Gotcha, Mary. Thank you very much. These are the ones that I sent out in the for the free gifts with the earrings. So you may have seen these. I wanted you guys to see them in person how they do the flash. And then you guys, it was so funny because was it like yesterday or what? 2 days ago? I seen Jesse James was putting these beads in their mermaid mixes. Did you guys see that? I watched Sarah's. Sarah was doing an packaging or whatever. I always say this is an experiment. Let's see if it works. Yeah, I always say I've never made this before, so we'll see what happens. Did you guys know that some people don't do that? They make their project, they get their stuff, they get their beads, they make their project, they take photos of it, they tear it apart, and they make it again. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So if you are looking for some of those mermaid beads that they got in those mixes, if you need more or you just think they're cool, these are good. I got multicolored originally the first time and again this time because, what is this? Oh, Rebecca, thank you for your super chat of $4.99. You are now life of the party. Woohoo! I didn't hear a noise, you guys, when that went off. Freaked me out. Thank you, Rebecca, for buying coffee today. We better have a sip. Oh, hi, Tony. I would love 2 strands. Okay, 2 strands for Tony. Tony, that's your smudge kit that I was talking about. I forgot to tell you I had. I'm sorry. Multicolor. Mermaid. 2. I got you, lady. So that is a waste of time. It might not turn out the same. That's what I thought, Rosanna. Well, and think about all those materials that you could use, and then you cut them up, or well, maybe some people just make another one. But if you only have one of the thing, you gotta then use it again. You know, I don't know. Anyway, so we got the mermaid beads. I need a strand of them mermaid beads for coral. Oh, okay. Coral, mermaid beads, multicolor. I'm by myself today. Mr. Ham is going to get his second shot today. I spaced it too. Oh, well then I don't feel too bad. I was just like, I didn't look in here since I came home, and I pulled it out of the basket, and I was like, wait a minute. Hold on, I gotta get some more coffee. I was too busy chasing the cat around, you guys. But anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna try to get all this stuff posted online right after this, because I gotta prep for that Jesse James project. I'm really excited about it though. So then, okay, hear me out. I was over there looking at all the mermaid beads, because Taylors Falls has them by color. Okay, so they have all the colors. But I thought, we got those multicolored ones, because I feel like you get more bang for your buck with the multicolored ones. Just because it's like, maybe you're using them for earrings or small projects or whatever, and then you don't have like a whole bunch of green, or you know what I mean. But now I have a plan for this. This is my plan that I would like to do. I've got, now these are like gray mermaid beads here. These are gray mermaid beads, and so they shine blue when they hit the light. And then I also got these crystals. Now I don't know if you guys can see these. These are different. These are like the same kind as those puffy crystals that we got. That's the same brand and everything, except for these are little, I don't know what the name of this is, like a rice, almost like a rice kind of bead, but faceted. I'm trying to show it to you, but I know my camera's not very good. So let me go over here and see if this works better. This way? No, that's not better either. Well, I'll take a picture. Anyway, so I got gray to go with the gray, and then I got some white mermaid beads. Now these are matte finish. These are both matte finish, because your girl loves a matte finish. They do have these in the polished finish, and I don't know, I think all those sold out on the site. I had originally gotten the multicolored in the matte finish and in the polished finish, so you may have seen it online, the polished finish. And it's just I guess it would just depend on what you're making with it, but I really like the polished, or the matte, I don't know. But anyway, so beautiful. Can I get a strand of the gray mermaid beads too for coral? Sure, gray mermaid. 1, 2 blue, 2 blue-gray strands for Tony. Where I call these gray mermaid beads. Rosanna. I like the white. I am crazy about the matte finish. I would love the strand of the gray mermaid beads as well for Mary. Mary, 1 gray mermaid. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Each of the smaller gray and white. These ones? 2 crystals for coral. 1 gray, 1 white crystal for coral. Crystals for coral. I like that. We need to write a song about that. Crystals for coral. I'm trying to hold myself back, girl. It's fine. I gotta go every week. There'll be something every week. Don't worry about it. So here's my plan. What I'm gonna do with this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna match these white crystals with these white mermaid beads, and I'm just gonna string it like that. I'm gonna do this tonight. I'm gonna do this tonight on Thunderhorse Descendant, because I got a live on Thunderhorse Descendant at 8 o'clock tonight as well. So I'll be live on Jesse James in the afternoon, and then I'll be live on Thunderhorse Descendant. It's that double hitter Friday situation, or triple hitter, I guess, because here we are. So I'm just gonna do it real simple. I'm either gonna do the white or I'm gonna do the gray. like this. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to string it up. I think it's going to be pretty. And just go mermaid bead crystal, mermaid bead crystal. And I think it's really going to be pretty, you guys. And just make just a little simple something. We're going to need a simple something after I'm over there on Jesse James making this whole elaborate seaweed sparkle dust bib necklace. I love that idea. Yay! I am at it. I might as well go and get a strand of the gray puffy crystals. One white and, oh, so just one of everything, basically, Mary has said. Okay. So we need one white. You guys, I think that means that we don't have any more of these left after Mary. Mermaid. Great idea. I love these lives. Lots of lives today. Yeah, Sarah, I got lots of lives today. So anyways, this is what I got going on. So we're going to see these more. And you guys will get a better look at them when I take photos. Like I said, I'm going to do that right after this. And if you if you already haven't put a custom order and you want to get some, you can just get them off the website. How do you get a hold of us when we request things? I get a hold of you in Facebook Messenger. Or you can email me. And the email is thunderhorsedescendant@gmail.com. Thunderhorse Descendant is all one word. I can put it in the comment. I think I can put it in the comment. Let me see. Let me see if I can do it. I gotta go to this other screen over here. If I can. Can I? Well, okay. There it is. Come here, you little mouse. Let me see. I'm going to make a comment over here. Thunderhorse Descendant. Thunderhorse Descendant. I can't look at the screen, so I was trying to just make sure. There. I think it went in. If it didn't get held for problems. Yeah, there it is right there. ThunderhorseDescendant@gmail. You can always email me. If you don't email me, though, I don't know where you are. If I can't find you on Facebook, then I'm just like, okay, there'll be, if you haven't heard from me and you're like, I don't remember what to do, I put all of them on my website and my Etsy store under custom orders, and it'll have a little ad, and I'll say your name on it. Thank you. You're welcome. I can wait for my white as well. Oh, I'm missing something. If you sell them all, you won't have them tonight. Yeah. I can wait on all of mine if you need them for tonight. Not a problem. I will belong to the Facebook group. Yeah, please join my Facebook group. If you join my Facebook group on Facebook, obviously, you're going to get notified when we do the lives. I'm here every day. If you're new, I'm here every day. I try to be here at 9 a.m. We do beading stuff. It's always like, you never know what it's going to be. Sometimes we sell beads. Sometimes we design things. Sometimes we just talk about stuff. And but I'm here every day for YouTube. And then on Facebook, I do 2 Facebook Lives every week. I do one on Tuesday. They're always at 8 p.m. I do one on Tuesday where I actually make a project. And then on Friday, we do also at 8 o'clock Central Time. We do Friday night Lightbox and Fun. And that is where I'm talking about all the fun that I've had this week. I forgot it was Friday, you guys. I just realized that. Oh, you guys are so nice. You're like, well, if we need to get more. Yeah, if I need to get more of the white mermaid. I didn't know if you guys were going to like that. Do you like that white mermaid? I was like, maybe it's just kind of blah. I don't know. But I really like it. When I was very first introduced to mermaid beads, white is all they had. Taylors Falls, white is the only color that they had. And they had them in all the sizes, and they had them in polished and matte, but that was all they had. And then they got all the colors this year. They just got those. Yeah, join us. Everyone is welcome. I'm just here doing my beady creative life, and sometimes it's not for everybody. Sometimes. Oh, okay. So now you guys, look at this. I had to get one. Thank goodness Jefferson isn't here. Maybe we should do this on the live tonight. This is one of those geodes that you hit with a hammer and you break it. Maybe we'll do that for fun on the live tonight. Randy, we love them. Grab them all. And next time you go, okay. I didn't know. I did see that the multicolor ones sold out a lot, but I was like, maybe that's just because they're multicolored. Because, I know you guys like to make earrings. Yeah, so maybe we'll do this tonight for Friday night. We'll start Friday night light box out with this and just hit it with a hammer. And hopefully I don't hurt myself, because I'm really accident prone. Couple more things before we go. Yeah. On weekdays, not on the weekend. Oh yeah, I'm only here doing this on the weekdays. I'm gonna work early tomorrow. Oh man. I watch when work allows. Yeah, you can always watch the replay too. I don't know if it's as much fun. I love geodes. A big surprise package when they're opened. Yeah, I'm going to, so they have these at the store. I just got one for me. This one I think was $3.99. They have bigger ones that are $10, and they're like really big. And so Amber, our friend Amber Xylophone, she taught me how to pick like a good one. She was like, okay, you want to kind of have sparkles a little bit on the outside. So you can see this one kind of has sparkles on the outside. It's getting debris on my mat, but maybe you can't see it because we have this horrible camera, but there's sparkles on the outside, and then it feels kind of light, based on what a rock this size should feel like. It feels like light and kind of hollow, and she's like, that's how you know it's going to be a good one. So I picked this one. Hopefully it's good. And then lastly, before we jump off here, I just wanted to show you, oh yeah, because I did get some for myself. These are the ones I got for me to use in my project tonight, and I got one of each because I didn't know which color I was going to go with. I'm kind of partial to the gray, but that's just me. Now, I did grab up, Rosanna was kind enough to remind me about the rivets, and so I grabbed up some rivets, and I grabbed up some eyelets. And I think there is some rivets still currently on the website. These are for somebody. But these ones are the ones that are on there. And these are itty bitty teeny tiny sparkle snap rivets. They've got a crystal on the top. I know you guys can probably not see very well, but because they're itty bitty. They're 4 millimeter, and you get 10 sets of them in a little thing like this, and they're $5.50. But remember, I said we're going to be doing that leather work with Jesse James, and we're going to be doing more mixed media projects this month of May, and also for our found objects, our found object challenges. Rivets can always be like really good if you want to like piece some stuff together and stuff like that, or if you want to, really change it up with your project. So I got some of those. What color are you going to paint the leather? You guys, I don't know. I haven't even decided on the bead color yet. Make sure you are on solid ground, my grandson, and you need to hit it very hard. I know. I was like, Jeff, maybe you could do it. And he's like, why do I have to do it? And I was like, people like you. And you're stronger than me. That's what I was going to say. Pick the lightweight ones. Yeah. I want some of the rivets with my crystals on top. I think there's some on the website. I might just be able to renew this one, Rosanna, but if not, I'll save one out for you. Now these ones here are $1, and these are the eyelets. Now they're very tiny. I don't know if you can see. It doesn't say the millimeter or the gauge, but I would assume they're like 4 millimeters wide. They're not big at all. They're a little bit longer. So I have different sizes, and I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this. How these ones are shorter. And so this is for, here's an even shorter one. And I'm sorry about this camera situation. These ones are like the itty bitty babiest ones, and then a medium and a larger. But this is for like if you're stacking things, if you're stacking metals together, like say you want to put one pendant onto a copper back, like you're going to put a copper background on it of metal. So you might need, you know, a longer one to stack all those things on there. And then I personally have not used these. I'm going to try them today probably. But when I talked to Amber, I said, well, how am I going to set that? And she said, you can either use an awl and just use your awl and hammer, or if you have a snap setter, a lot of times the snap setter has a small enough little you know, thing on the end that can fit inside that little hole. Do you have more found objects? Hi Stephanie, did you miss out on the found objects? I only think I have only one left. I think they all sold out. There was 25 originally, and I think we have 24 participants in the challenge. I got that many because I ordered them from another Etsy shop owner, and that's what she had, so that's how many we got. But everybody, I'm hoping that the challenge is going to go good, and then maybe we could do it again next month, you know. So if you are participating in the challenge, it's $5, and you get a bag of random things, beads, and like harvest jewelry parts, which is why this whole mixed media situation is important. Like if you got some stuff you want to collaborate together, you might need some rivets or some, you know, different types of things. But yeah, I'm hoping it goes good. I want you guys to bring your stuff. I want you to take pictures. I don't know if you got my little letter. Maybe. Just hearing. What? I want some of the rivets with the crystals on top. Do you have more found objects? Maybe, just hearing. I'm confused. But yeah, so I want you guys to come here, and we can talk about our found objects projects in the morning time if you want to. You can tell us about your selection of beads. So this is what I did. You see they came in tissue paper. So I wrapped them all in tissue paper, and then I mixed them all around, and then I just drew them out of a basket. When it was like, Rosanna needs a found objects project. So I just reached in and grabbed one, and that's the one she got. So I don't even know what it is because I covered them all up and then mixed them all around because it's fun for me. Is that my mom? Hi, Mom. Good morning, Mrs. Thunderhorse. I hope your day is going spectacularly and that you're having a wonderful, spectacular, amazing, fantastic day. Hearing about the Found Objects Challenge. Oh, I think there's one left, Stephanie, if you want to get in. The point of the Found Objects Challenge is just to literally challenge us. Like, you're going to get some items that you're like, well, what are we going to do with this, Randy? And it's just to bring us out of our, like, to just challenge our design, you know. And I thought it was a fun idea, and we were reading this book about found objects, which I had posted all over the place, and which is also on the Amazon list, which I will share when we're done. And yeah, so it's just something really fun. Hi, Randy's mom. If there isn't one on there, Stephanie, well, maybe I can whip one up for you. But anyways, I got these eyelets. Are these called eyelets? Yeah, these are eyelets. I was I'm always calling these wrong things. These are snap rivets and these are eyelets because these don't have a back. Oh, you can't even see. These don't have a back. These ones do have a back. Okay. That sounds like a lot of fun. Thank you, sweetie. You are welcome. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. It's got all that going on. So I'm pretty excited for today. Now, also in other news, this is my hair today. This is day 2 hair, okay? I'm trying to be a hair girl, just for fun, because I need something spectacular in my life. So, I told you guys about my bubble wand I was using to curl my hair. So, I curled it yesterday. Now, before I went to the store, I will say that it was still kind of damp, and I probably should have waited. So, I'm not surprised that it's kind of like this, but it is still kind of intact and looks kind of like I did something to it, so I'm not gonna cuss it. So I got that going for me. I know, right? All right, guys. Well, you're gonna see a lot of me today, so I'm gonna jump off here. We have already been on for an hour. I'm going to make all the custom posts we talked about, and good morning, Nancy. I can't wait to see the amazing artwork. I know, super excited. So I'm gonna make the custom orders. I'm gonna post all this stuff up online. I'm gonna try to post some of that stuff that's backlogged from last week as well. And then I'm gonna start prepping for the JJB. Now, for the JJB, real quick before you go, we're using this, and I'm gonna be wire wrapping, and I'm gonna be patina painting. And we're going to do a bib necklace. Now, I'm going to try my very bestest to keep this time frame with them because it's supposed to be an hour. I hope to see you tonight. Oh, yeah, and I'll be on tonight. Really quick, when will you be on today? I will be on today on JJB, I believe, at 2 o'clock Central Time. I have to check. They change it sometimes. So I think it's 2 o'clock Central Time. If it's not 2, it's 4. So I have to look. And then I'll be on for Thunderhorse Descendant at 8 o'clock. I haven't paid for mine yet, so just add it. Will do, Rosanna. Will do. Also, I posted all of the books. If you're waiting for books from Korea or Japan, or pens, or coffee cups, coffee mugs, all the new Thunderhorse Descendant coffee mugs, I posted them up last night. You can paint it ahead of time. Well, see, that was the thing. I was like, should I paint it ahead of time? But then, people get mad about that. Because some people don't know how to patina paint. And they're going to be like, well, what did you do to it? And I'll be like, okay, just take your patina paint and da-da-da, But what I am going to do is, so for this, I'm going to have chain. So I'm going to get all my chain ready. So it's cut in the right size. I'm going to get all my wire wrap charms, which are going to dangle from the bottom. Because, see, I'm a mermaid, okay? Just imagine me being a mermaid. I'm a mermaid. I pop up out of the water. Around my neck, this was the thing, I have a seaweed necklace of baubles I found at the bottom of the ocean, and it's just sparkly and great. And it's got all pearls and crystals in the seaweed, and then all this dangliness here with charms and baubles I'd found, okay? So that's what I'm going with. Do half ahead of time. I think people are gonna get mad at me if I do that. You would be surprised things that people say to me. I'm gonna try to get as much ready as I possibly can, and I might have to do half, because we're gonna wire wrap into each of these little holes. You guys can't see. We're gonna wire wrap into these holes with 24 gauge wire and a bead. Not all of them, probably like every other or something, but that's gonna take a lot of time, and it's repetitive, and people don't want to see that, I don't know. You're too cute, Randy. I'm a mermaid. Yeah, I'm a mermaid too. I'm still working on my mermaid name. I told Sarah James when she was doing that mermaid thing, I was like, we have to pick mermaid names. And now I guess they're having a contest about it. So I'm thinking of a good mermaid name. Sounds amazing. I'm going to look beautiful. It's going to look beautiful. Yeah. I hope so. Explain that you only have 1 hour. Yeah. Well, I usually say, in the interest of saving time and the power of the internet. I can only imagine. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. It's supposed to be a super sparkly bib necklace, and I think it's going to be really cute. In the end, it's going to be cute, and then Jesse James usually reposts the videos from Facebook onto their YouTube channel, so you will be able to see it again after. Take a picture of it plain and show that before you show the half done piece. Oh, Tony, that's an amazing idea. It's amazing. You guys are amazing. See, this is why we're here. Okay, so what if I do this? What if I take the photo, but I'm going to be on live. I'm like, how could I print the photo? I guess I could take the photo and then try to get it from Walgreens. Because I can't really show a picture when I'm live, you know? I guess I could share it on the page, but then it's not going to be like in caption. I will figure it out. Anyways, I show the photo of it being blank, and then I complete this half of the project, painted, and the beads and the everything. And then this half, I'll be like, okay, we got this half left, and I'll have all my chain ready and my charms ready, and then we'll just wire wrap these ones, and we'd have to paint it too, which can be, you know, paint can be kind of weird. You kind of want to do the whole paint at the same time. Maybe we'll paint the whole thing, and then I'll be like, oh, we're just going to go in with our patina paints, and we're just going to smidge it up, you know? That would probably work. I haven't decided on my mermaid name yet either. Dang it. Oh, my goodness, you guys. Anyway, all right. I'm going to get to posting. I appreciate you all being here. Okay, you mermaids, I'm an elephant. Well, not all mermaids have to be all super sparkly whatevers. They can be whatever they want. What about those mermaids on the Pirates of the Caribbean? They were like something else, man. I don't know. I just was thinking in my head. I literally listen to like Disney music. I even have I speak in Disney song lyrics shirt on. Because it's really true. I listen to I have a Disney playlist that I listen to. And that Ursula song is always on there where she's like, all it'll cost you is your voice. And then they start singing the song. I just thought of that for some reason. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Good luck today. We'll probably see you later. Yes, you'll probably see me. Hi, Clarisse. Enjoy your day. Yes. I gotta get off here. I'm getting goofy. Anyways, I hope you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Oh, the mermaids on Harry Potter were not great? Oh, yeah, I remember that. They were like white and kind of weird looking. They were like transformed, right? I don't remember. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful, spectacular day. And I will see you at some point probably today because I'm going to be online a lot. And yeah. So be looking for the posts and all that good business, and I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye. What the world, you guys? I'm trying to find my mouse. It disappeared on me. I'm trying to mute my microphone. Okay, have a good day for reals.